Hello everyone and welcome back to New Hope Tarot, where we will be doing your reading for March 8th. I have meditated upon your cards and I have pre-shuffled, but as always, I'll go ahead and shuffle live. During meditation, Spirit showed me a boomerang. And to me, that signifies a couple of different things, mainly karma, like things coming back to you. That's basically what I'm getting, like what comes around goes around. So I feel like this is mainly about you putting energy into something. This is the second part that I got. You putting energy into something so that you are able to reap the reward, so it comes back to you. Okay? That's what I was getting from this boomerang energy. Also that things are cyclical. So that was the major things that I got from that particular image. I'm going to go ahead and get a card out here. Stretch. May you extend your reach. Interesting. I feel like you're divided in some sort of thought or decision that you have to make. That's what I'm getting from this particular stretch card. Like you're torn. You're divided in how you want to perceive moving forward. It's like you have a decision to make, but you don't know which way you want to go. And whoa, that was fast. So if I'm having, before I even look at your cards, how many cards do I have? 1, 2, okay, 2. I'll get one more. If I'm connecting it to the boomerang, I feel like Spirit is saying here that this is about you trying to make the best decision that's going to come back to you in the best way possible. Because remember, every decision we make always has some sort of consequence, whether it be good or bad, right? So Spirit is saying here, when you're making this decision, try to think of what the overall consequences are going to be. And then whatever is going to be the best outcome as far as consequences. And again, everybody thinks that consequences are a bad thing, and they're not. They're not always bad. We just give them bad connotations, but they're not. Consequences can be good or bad. So please take that how it resonates and try to make a decision that is that's going to have the best overall outcome. That's what I'm getting to. All right, so your tarot cards are all swords. We have the 10 of swords in reverse, the 7 of swords, and the King of swords. Very, very, very interesting. This for sure has to do with a decision or something. I feel like this is a decision you have to make overall. And I feel like right now you're trying to make a decision based on, I feel like you're trying to make the best decision. However, I feel like the way your mind is steering you is that you're making a decision based on fear. So you're trying to avoid whatever has happened in the past. That's what I'm getting from this 10 of swords. So I just feel like you're trying to prevent something that occurred in the past. And I feel like that's not something, when you're making a decision, when you're trying to make this particular decision rather, I feel like you're trying to really collect all of your information so that you're able to make the best decision possible. That's what I'm getting here. And I feel like you've been weighing this out because I feel like you don't want to lie to yourself about the possible outcome, or you don't want someone to try to persuade you in a certain manner, because I feel like either someone might be trying to persuade you to decide something a certain way, but I feel like you're saying, no, I'm just give me a second, let me really process this and let me think this through. Because you know that whatever decision you make, there's a possible consequence, and you don't want to make a past mistake. You don't want for things to come back. The boomerang makes perfect sense in this particular aspect here. And then as far as the King of Swords, you're really trying to be logical about this decision. You're really trying to think with your mind and not be overly attached to the situation or the outcome. You really are trying to be as balanced as you possibly can in this particular instance. I don't know what your situation is. Whoa. Okay. All right. So, okay. I have several cards here, and I'm going to go ahead and take all of these cards because Spirit is telling me to. Okay. So I'm just going to point out, they gave me 5 additional cards. 3 came out, or 1 had already come out, but 2 came out right side up, and the 3 is a side message. So I'm going to touch on the side message here in a bit because those all came out upside down and they didn't want me to put it back in the deck. So I'm going to set that off to the side. So your clarifiers are the King of Wands in reverse, the 5 of Wands, and the 2 of Pentacles. So here what I'm seeing is with the King of Wands in reverse is that you're going internally and you're not seeking advice from somebody else. I feel like you know that you have the answers, but you're trying to go within yourself to get these answers. You've been around the block. You've had plenty of experiences, and what you are trying to tap into, or what Spirit is saying to tap into, is tap into all of your past experiences, because you are capable of making this decision based on what it is you know. All right. With the 5 of Wands, this is saying debate with yourself what the outcomes could be. If you do this, then this could be the response. If you do this, then this would be the response, right? So they're saying kick around different debates, have these little conversations with yourself of what that's going to look like in order for you to come out with the best balanced decision for yourself, or the best balanced outcome. Because we do have the 2 of Pentacles here. So I do feel like you are going to come out with the best balanced decision, as long as you do, go within yourself and seek your internal guidance. All right. Because you are capable, your internal counsel, that's what they're saying. Go internally, get your own counsel, your personal counsel. And that's yourself, your past, your history, your experiences. You're capable of making this decision. I can understand how you are stuck between these 2 ideas. This makes perfect sense now with the stretch card. All right, that is your reading. Now with the side message that they want me to give you, we have the 3 of Wands in reverse, the 3 of Pentacles in reverse, and the Fool card in reverse. Very, very, very interesting. So 3 to me is it's a trifecta number for me, where you get wisdom, creativity, and overall goodness. That's what we have two threes back to back. And yes, they are in reverse, but the numbers have nothing to do with it being in reverse. The cards themselves, though, the Three of Wands is about action. And I feel that you are going to take the action, but you're going to go within yourself first before you take this action. And then with the Three of Pentacles, normally this is about, connecting with others. And again, I feel you are going to connect with others, but before you connect with others, you're going to go within yourself and connect with your inner counsel. Because you're not willing to take a risk here with this Fool card in reverse. Whatever decision it is, you're not wanting to make a risky decision. I feel like you're wanting to weigh out all of your options. And with three, I'm constantly thinking of juggling, where you're not just doing two different things, but I feel like you're taking not just one, not just two, you're taking all three things, all these things in consideration. So juggling two things is not terribly difficult. Juggling three things is much more difficult. And I feel like you are weighing all of your options in order to make the best decision. Because with this Fool card here, this is saying, I'm not willing to make a risky decision. Yes, I want a new beginning. However, I want a new beginning that is smooth. I don't want a rocky beginning. So for instance, maybe you're deciding to start a business, but you're not willing to start it off in debt, right? Just because it seems like a really great idea, right? Although your heart might think that it's a really great idea and others are saying, yes, do it, it's great. I feel like you're saying, yes, it is a great idea and this is what I want to do, but I want to lay the land and lay a foundation so that it does become successful and you're not having to be stressed out later. I'm not saying that that's what it is. I'm saying that that's just an example. All right, my dear ones, that was your reading for March 8th. I hope this did resonate. I really love the fact that Spirit gave you this amazing side message confirming that you should really trust yourself and your inner guidance and your inner counsel so that you're able to make this decision. Don't allow others to sway you in a different path. Trust yourself because you have the right idea, because everything will come back to you full circle with this boomerang. All right, until we meet again. Bye.